I want to be your
dispose of the trash.
Double demon fang!
Dust to dust! Let the marksman handle
Explosive
this.
ring!
Armor won't save you! You gotta jump for cover, okay? This one's mine! Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Burn in hell! You're mine! It's over!
We won that by a mile. Get lost!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Double demon fang! Come and face me! Sonic Blow! Take this!
Get on here!
Here I come! You're finished!
Magic is there!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because law's on.
Rising Falcon! Take this! Take this! Pierce through! Double demon fang!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm.
Right, here goes!
This one's mine!
Now you see what I can do.
Eat dirt!
Dragon Shell! You got company!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Freezing
You're
storm!
out! Start up!
Eat this! May a thousand
Rising
years!
Eagle!
This is it!
You're mine!
Dirty nail!
Do it! Rising Falcon! Sonic Thrust!
Here, let me help.
Pierce through! Double demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
The true power of the blazing sword.
It's only as strong as the one who wields it. This will be a delicious piece of cake! None shall escape
Rising
me!
Wyvern!
Like
Rising Phoenix! Double dip! Take this!
It's as soon as the arc!
Pierce through!
Damn it!
Got flyers!
I got this! Let Marksman handle it!
All yours! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Double demon fang!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Ow!
Mine.
Here I come!
I never miss.
Eat this!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Now you see what I can
Do
do!
it!
Rising Falcon!
Annihilation! Magna Ray!
I'm on fine freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm on a roll now!
Hey,
Right.
Monster!
Do
it!
Pierce through!
Well, looky here. Hi, Hoodle.
Here I come! Pierce through!
I'm on
Rising Wyvern! Rising Strike!
Lightning can
Come one, come all!
Thunder Blade! Is it high? Just back it out again.
Pierce through!
None shall
It's
escape
over.
my
I'll back you into the
judgment.
Here I come!
Glad you have your
Rising
uses.
Wyvern!
Ray!
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Strike!
I'm even stronger than before. It'll be a breeze.
Sonic
Get
Rush!
in, get out.
I never miss.
Rising Wyvern!
First strike! Shattering of pieces!
Wind
Attack
Astral
time!
Energy!
Mirage!
First
Take it!
strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Illusion!
Mirage!
Just do it!
So chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
This one's all mine!
Pass
through!
I'll finish you,
Sonic Thrust!
This is barely target practice. Then why bother fighting them? Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. I hate camping out.
I'm drenched in sweat.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go? All right. Right.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dahna. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Oh, it's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again. Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on Miguel. Let's hurry to the quarry.
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Dahnan medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara? This man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman. Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
This area right here is where the real heart of darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air. But at least now the Dahnans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
Magal, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
Wow. If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
You have to aim for the right area on their back. Go forward,
Rising Wyvern!
Water, hear my call.
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you.
Denied!
Photon freezing!
I can handle it.
Rising Wyvern!
Ice tornado!
Denied!
This one.
Rising Wyvern!
It's weakened.
This ends now! Rising Wyvern!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial spear. Pierce
Not
evil.
yet!
Lightning orb.
Sonic
Freeze
Thrust!
Lancer.
Pierce through!
Thunderbolt. Ready to go.
Double
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing! An opponent like this should be easy.
Rising Falcon.
Pierce through!
Evil.
Rising
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
You're done! Here I go!
I'm free! How can they keep it still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds.
Lewis, get strike!
Dusty nails!
Get through! Rising light!
Barely a blip on our radar.
All right.
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
Yeah, but still. Whoop.
Here I come! It's over!
Denied!
First strike! You're mine! Pierce through!
The power of water!
Sonic rush!
Astral lightning condemned!
Aim for the weak spot! Infernal turret! Burn!
Searing flame! Reload!
Now you see what I can do!
Firmament
Here I come!
render!
Pierce
Lunar
through!
corruption!
I'm on! Rising water!
Star! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
This is...
Forgive you!
Here I come! Pierce through!
Dragon Shell! Lightning condemned!
Infernal turret! Pierce through! Double demon fang! Pierce
Dragon
through!
Shell! Reload! Into the wind!
Got fire!
I'm done! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Here goes! Reload!
You're on! I'm on! Sonic thrust!
I'm ready for the next battle!
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it. Just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renan transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renan technology that prevents Dahnans from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why I...
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
opponent like this should be easy. Rising Phoenix! Sonic Thrust! Take this! Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal. Pierce through!
Go for the weak point!
Rising... Try this! Infernal Torrent! This one's all mine! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Now! Take this! It's over! I owe you one! Dust to dust! Take this! Burn!
Do it! I never miss! Lost! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Vanquish darkness! You're
Take
mine!
this! I'm Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Divine
Start
entry!
it!
Nicely done.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Right, here goes! Take this! Pierce through! I'm on it! Sonic Thrust!
Light
Fire! Rising Phoenix! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! Double Demon Fang!
Watch this! Healing circle!
I owe you one!
Do it! Bizarra! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! I'm out of water! You're done! Onward and upward. An opponent like this should be easy. Rising Falcon!
Here's the evil!
Rising Wyvern! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! It's over! Nothing for the weak spot!
Watch this!
Take this! Pierce through!
Confiscated!
Rising Wyvern!
Now it's over!
Astral energy! Full
Go!
throttle!
Seems about right to me. Marksman handle
Here I come! Sonic Thrust!
I never miss!
Pierce through! You're finished!
Annihilate now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Water!
My
Hear my
turn!
call!
You're mine!
Dragon Shell!
Double Demon Fang!
Thunder Field!
Sonic
Dance
Thrust!
in the wind! Air thrust!
I've been doing really great lately.
Hit a word! Hurt smoke!
Sonic Thrust!
I never miss!
Big blast! Here I come! You're finished!
Here we go again!
One more!
charge! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'll heal you all!
Alan Storm! No escape!
Shining Supernova!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! One deadly strike, just as ordered.
Little help!
Take this!
Here I go!
Sonic
It's
Thrust!
over! Go!
Double Demon Fang!
None
Come
shall
on!
escape my judgment! Divine strength! Ready to go!
Rising Phoenix! First strike! It's on!
Power!
Ignite!
Hit a word!
You're mine!
None shall escape my judgment! Firmament render!
You're mine!
Now I'm
Sonic
going
Thrust! Pass through! Sonic Thrust!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Searing flame!
Right! Take this! You're finished!
I'm practically unstoppable. This place is a lot more complicated than I expected. Is this the right way?
Gotta break through! You're mine!
Freezing
Sonic
storm!
Thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon Sonic Thrust! You're on!
Raging cascade! Searing
Double
flame!
Demon Fang!
Even the marksman here!
Rising Wyvern!
Sweet now!
Here I come! You're mine! It's over!
Instant! Oh,
This one's all mine!
now! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Looks like we won.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
No backing back!
Freezing
Here it
storm!
goes!
Bullseye!
You're mine!
Eat this!
It's over!
Ready to go!
Take this!
None shall I never miss!
You're finished!
Hit a word!
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
What's this?
Here I come! Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Double Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Here goes!
Rising Falcon!
Confiscated!
I owe you one! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Pierce through!
Dance in the
Double
wind!
Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
With this, I can become even stronger.
dispose of the trash.
Pierce through!
Shattering pieces!
Pierce through! Sonic Kill! Sono!
Lightning descent!
Rising Phoenix!
Thunder Ray! Cyan Instant!
Sun!
In the wind!
I'm on it! Double Demon Fang! Burn in hell!
Ready to go!
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Well then, let's keep moving. Get lost!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! First strike! Pierce through! Sonic Thrust!
Here we go! Energy!
Rising Wyvern! Militant Gate!
This one's mine!
Aim for the weak spot! It's over! Try harder!
Armor won't save you!
Double Demon Fang! Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
That freaking does it!
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
I'll be saving this way!
Rising Wyvern!
Tectonic punch!
Lightning orb! Here I go!
Sonic Thrust!
Only getting started! Nothing
I'll stop it!
do it! Thanks, Kisara!
Sonic Thrust! Here I come!
Eat this! What? I really owe you one. We managed to pull through. No backing down!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Eat this!
Rising Falcon!
Eat this! I'll end you!
I'm not done!
Eat this!
You're mine! You're finished!
I'm ready!
Take this! Ignite! We did it!
Eat this!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Militant Gate!
Lightning orb! Freeze laser!
First strike!
Far enough!
Talon
This one's
Hurricane!
mine! One last one!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Looks like we've arrived.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
So there really is an underground lake here. Tell me, where is the medical facility?
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
The answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
No. They're just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter. Perhaps the scale is throwing you off. Let me show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this entire lake is...
Yes. All this is the hollowing.
I still don't follow, Miguel. What happened to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy, its physical form breaks down completely. A death leaving no physical remains. All that's left is a reflective substance, the only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
This whole lake. How many people? How many Dahnans?
You actually expect me to believe all that? That an astral arts illiterate Dahnan would know of this unseen atrocity? And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
I have one last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a fruit of Helgen, the cause of all of this.
What are you doing, Miguel?
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Dahnan deaths under your watch. No, they were not merely deaths. Those Dahnans were completely erased. And now, the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
Miguel!
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them. Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Miguel! Miguel! Miguel!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes. I didn't have much time left anyway. Please, help our Lord Dohalim to make our greatest dream a reality.
Miguel! Miguel!
Stop! Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
What is this? His master core's going berserk!
Miguel! Miguel!
you want us peace, but we need your help. We gotta get him under control.
Damn! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
I can carve through armor!
Where are you going?
Dragon Shell! Strike!
Cyan Instant!
Here I come!
That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone! You'll pay for that!
I'll be saving this one! I'll bring you back from death.
Here I come! It's over!
More where that came from!
Here I come!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Lightning condemned!
You picked the wrong fight! I'm on it! You're mine! It's over!
I never miss! I can only rely on myself. My astral escape mode here! More for the stockpile! Field force! More ready! I'm only getting started! Searing flame!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Lightning! Raging cascade! Mega ray!
Try this!
I'm on a roll now!
It's over!
1,000 gills! Healing circle!
It's on!
Gusty nail!
You!
Heal
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! Ignite!
Laser spear!
Pass through!
Go get him! Breathe! Let that stand disappear! Seal! Will this help?
This is looking good!
Look out for the charge attack!
Nothing gets through me.
These I swear!
Take it away!
Fire!
You're finished!
Annihilation!
You're mine!
I'm ready! This one's mine! My astral energy!
He's such a failure.
Stay away from my friend!
Healing circle! I'll bring you back from death for this! Sealed! I'll be saving this one! Here goes! Freezing storm! Here, let me help! There! I'll bring you back!
No further.
He stopped moving!
Get him down!
Please forgive me.
Pierce through!
Heal you all!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Raging cascade!
Sonic
Healing
thrust!
circle!
Pierce through!
Sleep now! Instant! May 1,000 years! I'll heal you all! I can't heal you forever! None shall escape my judgment! Raging cascade! I'll bring you back from death for this!
Won't save you!
Resuscitation! Lightning orb!
Here, let me help.
First aid! Thunderblade! A freezing storm!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Double demon fang!
Chinese supernova! Raging
Sonic
cascade!
thrust!
I'm ready!
Rising Wyvern! It's on! You're mine!
Healing circle! That's ready! Graviton field! Here, let me help!
What? It's too much!
Lightning orb! Cyan instant!
Burn!
Thunderblade!
Stop! Take
Hear
this!
me! Flame of
Sonic
fire!
thrust!
Burning!
Pierce through!
Laser spear!
Sonic
Lightning orb!
thrust! Rising Wyvern!
Let me help!
I owe you one.
Shattering
Now!
pieces! Attack time! I'll smash you!
It's over!
Raging cascade!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Double demon fang! This should do it!
Confiscator!
Eat this!
Armor won't save you! Dance in the wind!
Now, in the groove!
Here I go!
Double kick!
Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! A whirling struggle! Sleep now! More for the stop!
I'll finish you here and now!
I'll be saving you!
Is this it?
Here's a healing art!
Try harder!
Here, this one's mine! Where are you going?
I owe you one. Take it! Pierce through! Rising weapon! Rising phoenix!
What's this? Ready!
Come to an end. This one's all mine! You're mine! This should do it! Please stop!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Mega Ray! Lightning orb!
What's this?
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took and the bloodshed, the hatred that it earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream, and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Dahnans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, well, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed? So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear I'll...
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balsef was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten,
Guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Dahnans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Dahnans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renan sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us. We're liberators.
Thank you.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now, let us get to the palace.
Right. We best clamp down on things at the source before the... Get out of control.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves up tells me they're not... not exactly happy to see us.
Then we'd better go in prepared for whatever welcome we get. I thought...
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you dropped the sir?
He always treated us Dahnans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans and Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides,
I want to believe that this realm really can do better too.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Dahnans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Dahnan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go? Oh, in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Aw, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a try and... find out!
You sure about that? From what I hear, that thing can stop it. Right.
Right.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Dispose of the trash.
Ready to go! Man, you'll have no mercy! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Mission! Here I come!
Denied! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Ow! Engaging!
Laser spear!
Rising wyvern! Rising try this!
Dance in the wind!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Bring them down!
Right!
I'm not done!
Smash you!
It's over! Fall back!
Right.
Fire! Loaded!
Now!
Mission!
Instant!
Rising wyvern! Rising falcon!
Here goes!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. No choice. Engaging!
Raging free laser!
It's over! Fall back!
I'm
going in! I see one, eh? Rising wyvern! Pierce through! Fall back!
That's my cue!
Strong! Shut him down! Ignite! We're not finished! You're finished! Rising wyvern!
Lunar blast!
Raging demon fang! Rising wyvern!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Cyan instant! Wind astral energy! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
of you!
Engaging! Fire in the
I'll heal you all!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Bring him down! Fire support! Rising Wyvern! I really Mission! No escape!
This one's mine!
I'm ready for the next battle.
No backing down! Now you'll learn!
Where are you going? In here! More resistance pile!
Rising!
You'll pay for what you do!
You picked the wrong one! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
My turn!
Air thrust!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Let's dispose of the trash.
Engaging!
Giant instant!
Rising Wyvern! Pierce through! Locked and loaded!
Vermin's render!
Air support!
Whirl squall!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's all mine! First strike! Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! Fall back!
Lightning orb!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for. But
This isn't enough to go on.
little help!
Take this!
None
Rising Wyvern! Hurricane! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Ray! Arc field!
I will show you any mercy! Now you'll learn! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar. Out of our way!
Take this! I see one, eh?
Lightning orb! Confiscated!
No escape!
No shield can stand up to these things!
For my lord! You're finished! It's almost too strong! Be my guest! Thanks!
Raging cascade!
You're mine!
Breath!
Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt!
I'll run you through!
Thunder! I'm ready for the next battle.
Right, here goes! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
You think that shield will save you?
Sonic thrust!
Raging cascade!
I'm
here!
not done!
Save you!
Astral shield?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Take it!
Not a chance!
Dragon Ball! Reload! Thunder Blade!
Rising Wyvern!
Step back! This one's all... law!
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
No backing down! I never miss! In here! Not on my watch! Here, let me help!
Take down the defenses!
Do it!
Blind freak!
What did they just sit still?
Seal, can you take care of this?
Just intercept and done!
Not today! Out of the way! Here I come!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
Anything in armor is all mine! Denied! Healing force! That's fine!
I'm not done! Double
Do
demon
it!
ray!
Gale force!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Now you'll learn your life!
I can carve through it.
They really don't give up, do they?
You've got spirit! Sonic blast! Double demon ray! You're mine! Go away! Pierce through!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
With this, I can become even stronger.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
Noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
I see one, eh?
Thank you.
I really
Take my revenge on you!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Far enough!
Pierce through!
Watch
Take
this.
this!
Locked and loaded.
Sonic thrust! Where are you? Blazing Phoenix! Pierce through! Double demon fang!
Healing art! Freigiebigkeit! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice! Spirit!
Smash you!
In here!
Rising Falcon! First strike!
A showdown between blade and fist.
Oh my god! More where that came from!
You can
Air thrust!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
No choice! Engaging!
That's blazing storm!
Dark wind!
Tornado!
It's over!
I can handle it!
Sonic thrust!
Here goes! Let's raging
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging cascade! Serpent knuckle!
Here I come!
Sealed!
You're finished!
Never miss!
Through! No escape!
Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Onward and upward.
No backing down! Bring them down!
Not in your dreams!
All mine. Take this!
Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Sleep
Sonic thrust! Double demon fang!
Mission!
Rising Phoenix!
Vanquish darkness! Take
Dragon down! Fire in the hole!
Rising Falcon!
Burning!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Further!
You're mine! Rising Phoenix!
Hurricane!
Sonic thrust!
Freezing storm!
Stardust!
Eat this!
Rising Phoenix!
Vanquish darkness!
Here I come!
Denied!
Fire support! It's over!
Freezing
Sonic
storm!
thrust! Double demon fang!
Lightning orb! That's mine!
Sonic thrust!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our way!
Here I come!
Engaging!
Rising Phoenix!
Ice tornado!
Take this! Pierce through!
Locked and loaded!
Burn!
I
can carve through fire support!
I'll finish you here and now! Pierce through!
Light action! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Get lost!
You're mine! Rising Phoenix!
Not on my watch! Ray!
Take this! Double demon fang! Rising Storm! Rising
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
further! Gemini lightning condemned! Denied! Talon hurricane!
No escape! Damn it, baby! Double demon fang!
Lightning condemned! Where are you going? This is it! Hurricane! Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Nice. No... scratches on my shield or my armor.
Go no further!
Engage it!
None shall escape the
Demon fang!
Fire support!
You're finished!
Raging cascade! Air thrust!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Gotta break through. Bring them down. Mow them down.
Lunar
Sonic
creation!
thrust.
More power!
Rising trident. Infernal torrent.
Ready to go!
I can carve through armor. Turbine. Now
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Searing flame! Below! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Now you'll learn! Take this! It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
Rising Phoenix!
Eat this!
Fire support! Rising Warrior!
Leave now!
Rising Phoenix!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
I'm on!
Here I go! Rising
This
Warrior!
one's mine!
Here I come! Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Law, get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No backing down! Bring him down! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt!
Healing circle!
Take this!
More for the stockpile!
Sonic Thrust! Fire support!
Here's evil!
Rising Wyvern!
Freeze Lancer!
Take this!
Now
Release him!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it.
Little help!
You're mine! Engaging! Rising Wyvern! Sonic Thrust! You're mine! You're mine!
Armor won't save
You
you!
escape!
Here goes!
You're mine!
Field!
Burn it!
I'll be...
Look. It's like we won.
Even if Dahnans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't...
Little help! This one's mine!
Now! You're finished!
Squall!
Rising Phoenix!
I'll heal you up!
Sonic Thrust! Take it! It's over!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Strike! Rising Reaper! Rising Phoenix! Here I come!
I'm on it! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Dahnan for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Dahnans are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful! Yes, I said camouflage! Go for the weak point!
You picked the wrong fight!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
That's
through! Sonic Thrust! Rising Viper! Rising Phoenix!
Eat this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
To the wind! I'll heal this now! I'll be saving this one! Healing
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Hear my call! Vanquish darkness! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Not feeling so great. This should do it!
Watch it!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
I owe you one.
Chinese supernova! Raging violence! This one's mine!
It's over!
Not on my watch!
You picked the wrong fight! I'm not done!
Raging
Sonic
cascade!
Watch
this!
Double demon
Please
fang!
now! Here's a healing art!
Take this!
First aid!
You're finished!
Glacial spear.
Here's the evil! More raging!
Here we go again!
Terminating render! Here's a healing art!
He's such a big...
Zoop! Pay for that!
Leave the charges to me! Lunar blast! Back into the raging cascade! Annihilation!
It's on!
Better if you don't get up!
Light astral
Here I
energy!
come!
Eat this!
Pierce through!
You're done!
Rising Wyvern!
Throw away!
I owe you one! Pierce through!
Light astral energy! Lightning condemned!
You picked the wrong fight!
Here's a healing art! First aid! Hey, that... Hear me, flick! I'm ready!
Dragon Shell!
I never miss! I'll be saving this one! Let me help! Hurricane!
You're
Ice
mine!
shield! Lunar corruption!
Double demon fang!
Raging
Take this!
storm!
Double demon fang!
More for the stockpile! Chinese supernova!
Shattering to pieces! Attack time!
Shield healing circle! Where that came from?
Leave the charges to me!
Cyan instant!
Much better.
Here's a healing art! Sleep now! More for the stockpile! Cyan instant! Where that came from? Go down!
Not my finest.
Stay away from my friends! Bring up!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
May a
I'm not
thousand
done!
bring you back from
Pierce
death to
through!
this!
Sonic thrust!
Gusty now!
Pierce through!
Hasten!
Double demon more coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Firmament render! Resuscitation!
This one's all mine!
Lunar corruption! Gemini aqua!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! In the wind!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Guys, I'll leave it to you! This should do it!
Let me help!
Eat this!
I owe you one!
Raging cascade! Cyan instant! Here!
It's over!
I'll be saving this one! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Who cares? I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Nothing gets by me.
Resuscitation! Better!
Here I
In the wind!
Power down!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Not today!
Now for something fresh! A freezing...
This should do it!
Ready! Ice tornado! Sweet dreams! None shall escape my judgment!
Rising Falcon! You're finished!
Raging cascade!
It's over!
Now I'm watching.
May a thousand gales tear you to
I owe you
shreds!
one!
Gusty nail!
Take this!
Into the
You're
channel!
mine! Rising Wyvern!
Raging cascade!
I can carve through armor!
If it's in the sky, it's in the wind!
Thanks!
In here! I'll fix you up, Kyle!
I'm on it.
I owe you one! Take this!
Watch this!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready! Here's a healing art! This one's mine! Ready to go! Hit! Take that! Away!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! The Talon Hurricane!
Lightning! Gale force!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
Glacial
Here I
spear.
come!
Here's evil!
Rising Phoenix!
Dust to dust!
I'm on a roll! I'll heal you all!
almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
This should do it!
I'll smash you!
Far enough! Better if you don't get up.
Tear you to shreds!
Take this!
Healing
Eat this! Rising Wyvern!
Spot.
Rising Phoenix!
That
Rising Cadet! Thunder Blade! Permanent Render! Annihilation! Arrow Squall! Where are you going? Here's a healing!
You picked the wrong fight!
First aid!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Sweep now!
Rising Falcon!
now in the groove!
Here's a healing heart!
Any more of this, I'll burn out! You're mine!
Do it, Whoa! Frozen!
Hammer!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
They can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go. To Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Dahnans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Dahnan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Dahnans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So, you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Dahnans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Dahnan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Should this really be here?
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Dahnans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going, I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Dahnan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Eldaman and Sia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzelik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holing himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renan than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renan hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renans wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Mahog Sar. That makes four.
I'll do my best!
Water!
Far enough! I'll take out the legs with my shield!
None shall escape my judgment.
Double demon fang!
Do it! I'll stop it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Cyan instant!
Take this!
Looks like it could be worth something.
That's far enough!
Here I come! Rising Wyver! How about this?
I'll face you! I shall ensure you survive this!
Mirage! Pierce through! Sonic thrust! It's on!
Another one down! Let the marksman handle
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it!
Tiger Blade!
Leave it to you!
Lunar corruption!
Catapult!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all. A fish! You saw it too, right?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renan eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. There's a nice breeze here. Hup. Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
All right. Anybody could reel in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
I'm impressed how well balanced.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menensian Guard, right?
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?